Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Terra Odyssey. How is everybody? Thank you guys for waiting so patiently. I have just decided, August I had to take it a little easier and get Hagen situated up at Yukon and get his housing, and really it's like the last hurrah, isn't it, summer, to see your family and your friends and go to the beach and have some leisure time. And I really have allocated time for that, of crossing all the T's, but yet really structuring some time to have quality family time with Hagen. Spent 2 years at the Yukon campus here, and now he is going to stores, and it's one of those things. It will be a true empty nest at that point. But I really want to talk today about really changing the way we see reality, because I just got home from the doctors and I was literally crying tears of joy. First of all, my doctor and his wife are the most beautiful people. They are so wonderful. And as we were leaving, they were like, "Hey, Melanie, did Hagen write that paper for the grant?" Because we thought there was, in our mind's eye, we're like, there is no way that we just have Hagen write one piece of paper on how he would change the world, one page, hand it over and receive a check for $4,000. But that's literally the last time we were there, what they were saying, and we thought it was some kind of contest, like there wasn't clarity. So today they said, "Oh no, absolutely, we choose the people that we know and are deserving of these funds, and we're just curious, how they would change the world if they could. This money is not contingent on what it says. It is literally, he just hands it to us and we hand him a check." And I was like, it just filled my heart with so much gratitude for the universe and people out there, that they go and they gather these funds for people. They go and they create these grants. They think about the youth of today. They really want to sponsor and help people. And it made me, and this coincided with a really unique, while the doctor was taking our blood, we were talking about, the afterlife, and what we think that is, and moments we've had that give us reason to believe that there are spectacular and amazing spirit guides out there. And our doctor was just talking about riding on a bus and being very tired in India, and him hearing an actual voice in his head, "Get up and move right now, just get up and move," and him being irritated because he was tired, and he got on the other side of the bus, and at that moment the bus driver fell asleep and crashed into the side of the road, where an old tree came right through the window and went like a branch, went right through the seats and would have impaled our doctor and killed him. And we were just having these conversations and these wonderful existential moments and everything, and it made me change how I saw reality more and more just through these conversations. And it was all of this, that you can do anything and take a chance, you can manifest, you can be a success. And just lately I've been writing down things I want to manifest. I want Hagen's transition to Yukon to be with ease and feel abundant, and then boom, this grant happens. I want awareness of different levels of consciousness and how wonderful it improves our aspect of mind expansion, because there are all these wonderful things out there. Our reality is what we make it, right? So when we change our belief and realize we can control what happens to us, we can expect positive results, right? Expect the positive, and I feel like it happens. Never expect bad. And then we don't get it, right? Don't leave room for doubt. Doubt is really poison to our positive results, because we can, we can always, what about this? What if this happens? Who cares? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We could literally be on a bus in India and be impaled. That sort of thing, where it's like it changes our thinking. But also, most importantly, think about what you want. Thinking what you want is the key. Visualize it, see it, picture it, fill your thoughts with what you want, and accept responsibility for our results. We're responsible for what we create. It's our own reality. Nobody creates it for us. And I heard this thing the other day that I thought was so wonderful, and it really has to do with this. It was perception, right? Everybody has their own perception versus perspective. And perspective is we can see it from other people's viewpoints. It's more expansive, we're kinder, we have more temperate approach to it, because then we're thinking, well, how would it affect other people and how would they see it? Instead of our small little perception, well, I perceived it like this, because that's myopic, right? We want a larger scope, and that helps us, right? We can really, honest to goodness, have all of this. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. I had that since the moment I woke up today. Great conversations in the car with Ian on the way to the doctor's. Here's a $4,000 check for Hagen. All of this crazy stuff. And I just feel like, and then I get home and there's an email from a DM from my best friend. Hey, you want to go to the beach on Friday? And I was just thinking about that recently. Like, we got to have our last hurrahs with our friends. I feel like it's amazing. But again, this Empress is, let's take this action. We do have the power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury and beauty. And things are, our mindset, honest to goodness, is everything. If we think that we are abundant and thriving and doing well, regardless how we feel physically, because the mind will override that stuff. It really will. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I wanted to do so many things. It was beautiful out, and I had some work to do, and I was going to a comedy show at 7:30 and meeting a friend there, and I wanted to go see Joni at the farm. They were carrying rabbits around everywhere and bringing them out to the field because it's harvest time. It's like all this abundant beauty and magic, and I was overwhelming myself with how can I get to A to B and do all this stuff, and I was just like, just allow, and it was, everything just turned out beautifully, and it was like, the show was great and the comedians were wonderful. And I just love, more than even getting excited seeing the comedians, I get excited about seeing the staff. I love the staff there. They're so vibrant and filled with life, and they're amazing, and we just have a blast. And it was one of those things that makes me change how I see reality right away, because it's all these different viewpoints from all these different people. The main host there, I've just found him so adorable. He's like, I know I'm like a low budget Tom Hanks, and I was like thinking in my head, more like John Hamm after a bender. And I sent him that thing, and he's like, I love it. I sent him in a DM, and we were just talking, and he just got a new special. And it's one of those things where and the crazy thing is, he went to MIT and he was a financial analyst, and he was like, okay, I'm over this, I want to pursue this. That changed how I saw my reality too, that we can be whatever the hell we want. It doesn't matter what we go to school for, it doesn't matter what our parents want us to do, we can absolutely do whatever we want. And when we hold true to the course of the path that we believe in, and it gives us energy and it gives us sustenance and it's nurturing for us, we should do that thing. Money be damned, opinions be damned. Do the thing that gives you that joy and holds value to you, because you're who matters. And then all of this comes into play. It really, really does. And that's the magic. It's out there. And again, I love that. And I remember that changing the way you see reality, expect positive results. It really is the word center, CENTER. C is change the way you see reality. E is expect the positive results. N is leave no room for doubt. T, think about what you want. E, emotions manifest results. R is accepting the responsibility for your results. All we have to do, honestly, is those few things. All of this beauty and magic is allocated for us. All we have to do is just put our hand out and say, I have gratitude for what I already have, universe, but I would really like a couple of these things. And you watch, woo, these things just wash up on your shore. I forget sometimes, and I'm very studied in this, and I'm very centered in this and believe in this, but sometimes I get in a car, I'm in traffic, I'm ready to flip the bird and lose my mind on everybody, and I forget. And then I remember, center yourself, because it is true. Emotions manifest results. So we want happy emotions. We want emotions that say, I can have this, I will have this, and I do deserve this. And yes, pleasey please. And my beauties, that is what you're meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.